Hey guys, welcome back to Salem, Cellar. So recently on Twitter, I started a game called Salem Scavenger Hunt, which gave me the idea to review one of my favorite shark movies, which is Deep Blue Sea. But first, make sure you are following me on social media, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be right back. So I recently started this game on Twitter called Salem Scavenger Hunt. So what it is that every day I post a poster of a movie that was released that day. I pick an object from the poster and my followers find other posters that have that object in it. Now this one was actually the reef. There was a shark in the poster and somebody posted one of my favorite shark movies, which is Deep Blue Sea. I know a lot of people love Jaws, but this movie to me was just, I have fun throughout. It's a movie that I've seen hundreds and hundreds of times and I never get bored of it. So that to me makes it one of my favorites. Now this movie was released July 28th, 1999. It was directed by Rennie Harlin. It's starring Thomas Jane, who's from The Mist, which I love. He's also from Punisher. Samuel L. Jackson's in it. LL Cool J, Michael Rappaport. I love Michael Rappaport. So yeah, this movie is just so much fun from start to finish. This movie is a sci-fi, thriller, drama, adventure type of film. It is about a genetically modified shark that attacks the creators. It's kind of predictable, the storyline, but it is, like I said, it's a lot of fun. It starts the typical boat scene from, killer shark movies. These people are on the boat, they're partying, they're having a good time, and bam, the shark attacks them. It's a pretty cool scene to start the movie off. Like, it starts like laid back and chill, but you know it's gonna happen. You're in the middle of the ocean at night, partying, getting drunk. A shark's gonna come and try to eat you. So that's how it starts. Spoiler, Thomas Jane comes and saves the day, saves these partiers, and they live to see another day. So then you're taken back to the facility where they're made, and you're introduced to Samuel L. Jackson. He's this billionaire who is funding the research. Now they're using these sharks and they're making them smarter to use their brain tissue to cure Alzheimer's. It's a good cause, I understand, but we shouldn't be playing with Mother Nature. We shouldn't be making these dangerous creatures even more dangerous. Now, throughout the movie, you're introduced to more characters, more scientists, and you can tell that something shady is going on. They're not following the protocol that they should in a situation like this. They're making these big beasts way too smart for their own good. So fun fact, 8-9 minutes into the movie, Thomas Jane wrangles a license plate out of the tiger shark's mouth, and it's actually the same license plate from the 1975 Jaws. So that was pretty cool that they threw that in there. So throughout the movie, you're just, shit's gonna hit the fan anytime. You're waiting for it. It's just kind of slowly creeping up. And then bam, the part is pretty shocking. So for everybody who's seen the movie, there's one scene where they take the shark that they're, experimenting with. They take him out of the water. Supposedly he's sleeping, and they're like, okay, so our experiment had worked, we could start human trials now. And then the lead scientist is just kind of hanging out by the shark. So spoiler, the guy gets his arm bitten off. It is pretty shocking. It's pretty cool. The blood's going everywhere. You're like, holy shit, did that just happen? So of course they call emergency service. He's bleeding out. Now, keep this in mind, this is the middle of a storm. There's a storm going on right now, like a hurricane. So the helicopter comes, they're lifting this poor man out of the facility, and while he's doing it, his, I don't even know what it's called, the little gurney thing, like whatever he's on, I'm sorry if I'm calling it the wrong name, but it drops into the water. The shark comes, pulls him, takes down the whole helicopter, the entire helicopter, takes it down with them. The helicopter goes slam right into one of the posts. The poor lady from The Sopranos dies. It's just like, it's so intense. So you know everybody in the helicopter is dead now. So the people that are in the facility, they're like freaking out. One of the ladies is actually the wife or fiance or the girlfriend of the man who you just saw his arm get ripped off. And all of a sudden they're staying in this room, they're in this room, and like they have like this big glass window, and you see something slowly coming towards the window. Bam, it's the freaking man that just got his arm ripped off. Dude, like this poor guy. You get your arm ripped off, then you get dragged into the water by a shark. Now you get slammed into a glass window like that, and to the point where the window cracks. So you know that hurt, and he's still alive. You can see he's still alive. So it's pretty sad. You gotta feel bad for him. It kind of sucks, but I guess that was just his karma. He shouldn't have been playing with the sharks like he did. The glass breaks, the water rushes in, and they're out of the room. They get out of the room in time. So basically now the whole cast is just trying to get out of this facility, which is deep underwater. Like, and every level's flooded. So they have to find creative ways to get out. Now, LL Cool J is also in this movie. I just feel like LL Cool J is one of these characters who cannot die. Like, he's in Halloween H2O. He survives Michael Myers. Like, who survives Michael Myers besides Jamie Lee Curtis? LL Cool J does. He survives. Well, he survives this movie. Another spoiler. But he's just the fun. He's like, besides Michael Rappaport, he was just like a fun character to have. I felt like Michael Rappaport was kind of like the comic relief, and LL Cool J went with that vibe. And Samuel L. Jackson, if you've seen Snakes on the Plane, you know his famous line from that movie. Well, he has like a famous speech. I don't know if the speech is famous. The scene is famous. This speech during the movie, and I don't even know if I want to give this away. I guess I will. It's just such a scene that if you've seen the movie, you know. But if you haven't seen the movie, you're just gonna be like, "Whoa, did not see that coming." So if you don't want to hear the scene, then just like fast forward a little bit, and we'll skip. You know, you'll miss it. So he's by the water, and he's saying the speech, and bam, the shark comes up and eats him. I did not expect that. I'm sure you didn't expect that. He's one of the biggest actors in the movie, and he just got taken out like this. And there's so much more movie left. So I'm like, how is this guy dead? How is he dead already? And you see the sharks like break him apart. It's pretty brutal. So when I see this is a fun shark movie, this is a fun shark movie. This is Jaws on steroids. So I really love this movie from start to finish. So if you haven't seen it, give it a try. If you are into shark movies, I'm sure you're going to love it. Who are you going to trust? You're going to trust me because I'm trustworthy. Make sure you're following me on social media. Comment down below. Let me know if you've seen it, what your favorite scene is, if you hated it, if you loved it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will be right back.